YouTube, and welcome to Daytona and the opening round of season number 4 of the NRSL Hooters Series. Yesterday we saw one of the rookies take home the checkered flag in the Reebok Truck Series in the Florida Lottery 250. Today the Monster Energy 300, and it's a rookie starting on the pole. It's William Brock in the car number 1. He'll start alongside veteran driver Amanda Shelley, who switches over to the 36 from the 22 last season. Zach Flickinger, who missed the 500, ran, I don't remember how well. Whoops. I only recorded that yesterday and I don't remember. But Zach Flickinger, who DNQ'd for the 500, will start third alongside the defending champion, Alex May, in what might end up being his final ride. Charles Sanford will start alongside Sky Commons in row number 3, with Jessica Shelton and Mary Shelley returning to the number 7 in row number 4. Row number 5, Muhammad Zain Abdullah will start next to rookie Tim Randolph. Here's the rest of the starting grid. Let's see, I'm trying to remember some notables. The return of PJ Williams. Last time we saw him in a car was season number 2 of this particular series. You'll notice through the field the return of Toyota. We haven't seen Toyota since season 1 of the NRSL Hooters Series, back when we still called it the Hooters Nationwide Series. Here comes the command though.
Drivers, start your engines!
Do this for the first race. So the field rolling off now. We'll take a break and we'll be right back for the green flag action is what I do, because I don't have anything to talk about on the pace lap this time. The field of 42 coming through turn number 4 for the final time before we unleash them for 20 laps here around this 2.5 mile super speedway. The pace car pulls off. Field under control of William Brock and Amanda Shelley. 22 rookies in the field. 2 defending champions in the field as well. And season number 4 is green. Good start for Amanda Shelley. Looks like, yeah, she actually beat William Brock to the line. We saw last night Brock was able to win the pole and actually was able to lead a lot of the laps, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure I'm remembering that correctly. This time not going to be so difficult to clear second place though. Brock clears down the back straightaway. And I think I already saw him going 3 wide. I saw a red target car start to make a move to the inside line. And Brock's going to be able to play Pied Piper a little bit here, as yes, they already are 3 wide. And it was the 88. Chris Louvier got sent up to that outside line 3 wide. Looks to have been around Kyle Matthews and Sheila Shear. Louvier gets back in line and new leader. Well, maybe not. Okay, I just couldn't see him. William Brock, though, did lead the lap. Zach Flickinger now gets shoved up to the outside by another person who did not qualify for the 500. Charles Sanford in the 63. A 3-time winner last season, switches from Dodge to Chevy. And a little bit less funded of a Chevy at that, too, as Amanda Shelley, Zach Flickinger get put up to the 3rd line now. They'll fall towards the back. Looks like Sanford will be able to lead lap number 2, so already we're already getting passes earlier than we did last night. Kyle Matthews gets put up to the outside line now, as Jonathan Zorline, in his 2nd season in this 77 car, now goes to the 2nd spot, followed by Stephen Paul III in car 89. Down the back straightaway they come. Now Zorline will make the move on the race leader. And Sanford with no real help. Gardner now going to shove Pollard out of line. He makes the move for 3rd. And Zach Flickinger up towards the wall. They look like they're almost trying to go 4 wide. They do not. And we've got 3 wide, 5 rows deep. Meanwhile, Sheila Shear, the 17, also up on that outside line. And that car will go to the back. Johnny Gardner now into second. Now going for the race lead, though, on the 77 of Zorline. Here comes the 41, Isaac Flickinger, as well as the 15 of Samet Ozkan. Well, as I say that, though, now Ozkan gets put to the middle as it's not Ryan. RJ Reynolds in the 60 who goes to third. Remember, this is the first race of this series, so I'm getting used to the new names in here. Even if RJ Reynolds was in the Cup race. Another one of the drivers in this field who did not qualify for the Daytona 500, though. And up into fourth is Chris Washer in car 91, now going for third in the unsponsored Toyota. We mentioned Toyota in their first season back since season 1, making their debut over in the Cup Series. So, will be interesting to see what Toyota can do here. Always good to get a manufacturer back into the series, so definitely not complaining. Hunter Braxton now in the 42. This was the car I actually think I saw going 3 wide or trying to go 3 wide earlier, as Shear now starts to fall back off the pack. And that might be a good thing, though. I see 4 wide right now. Preston Plord gets out of it. Kyle Matthews was there as well, and the 33 of Jerry Shelley. That's right. So right now looks to be a 41 car lead draft as Shear's just kind of sitting there. So we'll have to see how that can go. Meanwhile, the 5, that was Dylan Young last season. It's Henry Williams this season. And 4 wide again. 41 gets the wall. And they avoid going 4 wide here, so good news there at least. As Johnny Gardner continues to lead the field here in the 22. Enzo Nareza into third in car 66. As it's Becky Lynch into second now in the 0 car. Mere coincidence that they're actually running the hardware home car this week. Dylan Young into fourth in his new ride, car 38 this season, switching over from the 5 and from Chevy to the Toyotas this season. So, will be interesting to follow his progress through the year. You know what? Let's go ahead and check in on our truck winner from last night. Where is Max Anderson? There he is in 11th right now in car number 10. Right there on that outside line, though. Zachary Fitzwater inside of him. As Nareza now goes and gets shoved up to the outside line by Dylan Young. So it looks like the battle is a hard one there for second right now. As Dylan Young now tries to get to the back bumper of the 22, make the move. He's got a couple of Roush cars right behind him. RJ Reynolds and Kev Shear on that inside line. The 60 and the 16. And top 2 now single file. Top 3 clear the outside line. Let's see what Dylan Young can do here out the tri-oval, as Gardner has been dominant right now so far. Nothing yet there. And looks like 17 will officially have lost the draft. Just going to hope for a wreck now at this point. Not quite sure what would have happened to cause the 17 to lose the draft like that. Jack James in the 18 here in 35th right now. Just kind of looking at the new rides here and who's got what. William Flickinger there, the 27. I believe he DNQ'd the 500 as well, if memory serves. So this is his only points. Well, I say points, but yet DNQ gives away points. this is his main race of this weekend because it's the one where he can actually go for the win and actually get points credit for it. Paul Swanson in the 03 making the move up from the Truck Series last season, now to the Hooters Series, making his rookie campaign. Made the Final Four last season in trucks, but could not really get the run he wanted to. But now looking for his rookie campaign here and looking to get it off right, on the right foot. Zachary Fitzwater, though, going for second. And one of the rookies, Oreo Pollard, who was a truck winner last season, or had one truck win last season at Rockingham, now looking to make his rookie campaign here in the Hooters Series and hoping to get it off to the right foot here in the unsponsored 52 car. Halfway home, though, Johnny Gardner continues to lead. And right now, whoever's gotten into second has just been really content to just kind of ride. I don't know what's going on with that, but oh well. Now, can the 59 make a move with some help? No. But here comes the pole sitter, William Brock, in car number 1 with help from Muhammad Zain Abdullah. As Kesher and Oriel Pollard gets shoved up to the outside line 3 wide. I quite literally am amazed. I'm probably jinxing things, but I'm surprised we have not had a wreck yet in Speed Weeks at all. As Abdullah now makes the move on the pole sitter William Brock. And here comes Chris Louvier in car 88. Now can Lynch make the move? No, it'll be Zain Abdullah. Preston Plord makes the move on Louvier, though, to the inside line. And Shelton and May, the two past champions of the series, working together on that inside line now. It'll still be Johnny Gardner now over Zain Abdullah and Preston Plord, the top 3. And Abdullah's going to make the move, and May makes the move on Plord. So battle for the top spot here at Daytona once again. Looks like Gardner should be able to claim the point for most laps led today. That's an extra 5 bonus points for his championship fight. Not quite, obviously too early to tell who are going to be the title contenders, as Sky Commons makes it 3 wide for 5th, or for 4th actually. Preston Plord with no help will fall to the back. Now can Alex May make the move on Zain Abdullah, or are we looking at back-to-back races with rookies going to victory lane at Daytona? There's plenty of veteran drivers up here at the front to be able to try and take that away. But I say that, and over half the field is rookies, so the veterans are outnumbered. Literally, by 1, 22 to 20. Now things starting to kind of get a little bit crazier at the back as Amanda Shelley and Mary Shelley start to fall off the tail of the field. Wonder if they almost got the wall. Maybe that's what caused it, but then again, the cars look so clean right there. Max Anderson gets to the rear of the field. Henry Williams just behind him. There's that opening there if Max decides to take advantage of it. I think he will. There's no point not to take advantage of it there. He does. Meanwhile, the top about 6 are single file, and just as I say that, Jerry Shelley makes the move on his own teammate Zorline. But basically just served as a block for Enzo Nereza, and Samet Ozkan fills up the gap for the 5th position. Dylan Young on the outside line, 3 wide. Top 5 are now single file. It will soon to be top 6. And Braxton going to make the move. Zorline and Shelley peaked but did not get there. And Alex May still up here. Here comes Johnny Gardner once again. Ace Rogers with a daring move just in front of the 01. Now Shelley once again makes the move on Zorline. This time we'll get his nose in there. Outside line, definitely not where you want to be at this point of the race. Shelton loses a spot. I saw her on the outside line 3 wide. Gets back in line behind the 0 car. 4 laps to go at Daytona. Does anyone have anything for car number 11? Sky Commons in second. There's 4 veteran drivers behind the rookie of Zain Abdullah. One of them in his first full season, granted. Shelley makes the moves. Gardner will go with them. Now can Shelley get the run on Abdullah? Three wide, just inside the top 10 or just outside of it, one or the other. Chevy, Dodge, and then Ford, the top 5 that last time by. Shelley made a peak, but wasn't able to get there. 3 to go. May and Commons get put up on the outside line. They start to fall back. Gardner now makes the move for second. Here we go again. Braxton now underneath Ace Rogers. Now can Gardner make the move on Abdullah? As Abdullah just continues to block that inside line to perfection. 2 laps away from his first career win. Gardner again with the peak. He is there. With help from fellow Dodge Hunter Braxton in car 42. Chris Louvier makes the move on Zorline. Shelton makes the move on Louvier. They'll see the white flag this time by. Braxton into second. Will he make a move on Gardner? Does Shelton make the move for second? Braxton's there. He makes the move on the 22. Car 42 to the lead. Can we see another rookie pull it off? Here comes Zachary Fitzwater. They're going to be 3 wide for second, but that's going to be all she wrote for Hunter Braxton. Off turn number 4 for the second straight day. It'll be a rookie going to victory lane. This time the Dodge of Hunter Braxton. He wins the Monster Energy 300. And I'm just astonished that people actually lost the draft. So we wait on the 17 to get all the way around to the line. This one not as close of a finish as yesterday. Granted, not much going to be able to actually top that close of a finish. But Shear will cross the line. And it is Hunter Braxton who goes to victory lane today. Top 10 today, Hunter Braxton, Zachary Fitzwater, Kev Shear, PJ Williams from 42nd on the grid will finish 4th. Jessica Shelton ends up 5th. Becky Lynch, Chris Louvier, Johnny Gardner, Enzo Nereza, and Jerry Shelley, the top 10 here today. Look at the bottom of the field. Mary Shelley, Amanda Shelley, and Sheila Shear all losing the draft there at some point during the race. Isaac Flickinger was starting to. Either way, that will wrap up the first race of the NRSL Hooters Series for season number 4. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't. Congrats to Hunter Braxton on the win, and I'll see you next time.